Where are their shovels, the uniforms, the weapons? Where are the missiles? Where are the tanks? Where are the machine guns? It's not there. Everything was wasted, stolen. If you're going to fight, then fight. But we can't even fight. Damn. We have no army. They can't supply them. There is no ideology. Absolutely everything has been stolen. The whole country has been robbed. It isn't clear. They're stealing everything. Damn, they're crying. Yes. We have become the pariahs. The pariahs. That's how it is. Yes? All of them are rotten. All of them have their yachts, their billiards. Their children are oligarchs. All of their children are oligarchs. One has magnet, another one has lithium. Cobalt, gold, oil, gas. They own it all. Their children own it all. How can this be? It's true, Farquad. It's true. 22 years and we're moving to some Dubai? Buying apartments in the desert? People are moving over there. Yes. There will be fascism over there. A military dictatorship. You'll see, that's where it's all going. We're like Bedouins. Yes, they'll keep tightening the screws. But it's all for the time being until the worst comes. We have the periodic table. We will survive. What? So where is that? Where? Tell me. And this is just the beginning. The periodic table is going to help them. The iceberg is melting. It's seriously melting. Even the icebergs are melting. How much does this war cost every day? How many innocent people are suffering? How much blood has been shed? For what? For what? We were living great. It was wonderful. Suka. All the undeveloped lands. So much land in Russia. We talk about that often. We literally talk about that. And you just look at how giant and stupid big this country is and how much territory that they just don't give a flying fuck about, dude, in Russia. That just are, it's tundra. And there's nothing there. Or you got like one outhouse for the entire village out here in the deep Russian lands back there. Insane. Absolutely insane. Go ahead, work with it, improve the conditions. Let people work, live and prosper. Good life and prosperity. No, there's some external threat. Now everyone join NATO all around us. And now they're shooting our border. Yes, unfortunately. Sound a little inebriated, don't they? Is there any chance you could be sanctioned? Freaking sell everything. Everything will be frozen. They know everything. Everything about us. They don't know any freaking good things, only the effed up stuff. They will dig through your dirty laundry. They will find, identify, localize, and freeze it. Talking about the West sanctioning them because they're oligarchs. And then you'll try to tussle with them. Listen to me. You don't have to sell Switzerland. Sell London for sure, because this is for a long time. Fuck. This won't end soon. There will be wave after wave. Sell everything and move to Dubai. F the money. That's it. That's all. Do you think we should get out of London? Yes, get out. Listen to me. The clouds won't clear up for a long time. Who knew about February 24th? Who knew? Yotska, this is our life, our fate. We can't turn our back time. Who could have known? None of them were in the know, huh? People had $35 billion frozen. Nothing to effing eat. Who knew he blank would decide to do this? Mad at Putin again. Without thinking. He did everybody and everything. The entire country, all the people. It's not about the money. It's about morality and even psychology. Yes, he buried all Russian people. And for a long time. How long before we can wash this off? This is a fratricidal war. A fratricidal war, which means brother on, like, green on green. Like you're killing your own people, basically. Fratricide. Yeah, genocide, though, first and foremost. Definite genocide. So there's some oligarchs for you going back and forth, sounding like it's all in the... I wonder if that's what a conversation between, like, Hitler's generals were like at the end. Like, when it was all coming crashing down, and they were, like, drunk and talking with each other. I'm sure that was, like, what it sounded like. We've already learned that history repeats itself, so it's easy to go back and try to picture that in history, and it probably starkly similar. It probably would have been very similar. So we just watched a little bit from Russian oligarchs and Russian garbage. We don't have any state TV news for you guys today, so thankfully. But here's some Ukraine news. New recruits train in the Donetsk region before counteroffensive. Ukraine war report.
Ukrainian training ground in the Donetsk region. The newly arrived Ukrainian soldiers are working out their skills in shooting from assault rifles and are also throwing F1 grenades. They are taught by 2 instructors from Sweden and the USA.
Granata! Давай!
Alexander is throwing a grenade for the 2nd time in his life. He says it's a little bit scary. Even his hands are shaking, but he knows from the experience of his fellows that this will pass soon. The man joined the army by the summons 4 months ago. He had not served before. Now he will celebrate his 48th birthday at the front line, defending Ukraine.
Damn.
First we prepared for more than a month, and then we came here. We were at the front line for 2 weeks. And then we were sent back to the polygon, because we need to train more. It was scary at first, but it has become a habit.
Granata!
48 years old. You're going to be on the front lines.
Roman has been serving for only a month and a half. The man was also mobilized. The rookie is working out the store equipment standard, 30 seconds, but he's trying to do it faster.
We have 3 box magazines of 30 cartridges. We will study tactics.
Volodymyr has been a driver in the ranks of the armed forces of Ukraine for about a year. Now, together with the mobilized, he went to the training in order to gain new skills.
I have been here since April 27th last year. It's been almost 11 months now. Prior to that, I threw a grenade at a training ground in the Lviv region. This is the 2nd time.
And how is it?
It felt thrilling. Boom, and that's it.
Experience is passed on to new recruits by instructors from abroad. Magnus is from Sweden and has been an instructor for over 12 years.
When we do grenade training, you got to do the whole, it's similar to it's just crawl, walk, run phase again. You got the training grenades, you got to sit there and you do them at a range first, and you got to throw fake grenades for like hours. You sit there, you thumb to clip, twist, pull, pin, ready, throw. You got to look down before you even go into the live grenade range. And they take it so serious. It's so intense. You got to sit there and you got to hold your grenades like this the whole time and shit, and you walk with them, and you go up to the range, and then you don't look. You throw it, you get down. Throw it and get down. If you look at it, the sergeant or the instructor is likely going to knock you down or pull you down somehow.
When the Russian full-scale invasion of Ukraine began, the man thought about how he could help. He had 2 choices before him.
So I talked to the embassy that I can help out with instructing. So they send me down to Legion, to Harry Potter's.
It's proper grip, thumb to clip, twist, pull, pin, ready, throw.
In school, fight or train. And I went training.
Magnus is with his pet friend at the training ground. This is a young puppy named Soledar. The man picked it up when he was taking part in an evacuation last December.
Puppy named Soledar.
He couldn't get past the dying animal in the burning city.
We were heading home after shooting on a range a couple of kilometers, 20-30 kilometers north. And she was laying on the road, so I drove by, and then I thought, hey, maybe something wrong there. So I backed up, opened my door, and then we took her in the car because we couldn't leave her there. I gave her food.
Stan is
What couldn't our army instructors be like that guy? That's awesome.
We took her in the car because we couldn't leave her there. I gave her food.
Sounds reasonable to me. Can't leave her in the car and overheat.
Stan is American. He is demonstrating work on the German machine gun MG42 to the recruits. He has 16 years of combat experience in the U.S. Marine Corps. He took part in military operations in Iraq and Afghanistan.
How does he know the
Has been in
MG?
Ukraine for about a year now.
I don't like to compare warfare because it's the apple and oranges. There's lessons to be learned from both actions. Here you have artillery more, which we never experienced. So you guys are the first one. Any time after this, they're going to be looking at the Ukrainian soldier. Right now, the Ukrainian soldier has the most combat experience in the world, even more than my army right now.
The mobilized service
Big facts. Most trained, most combat experience. Ukrainian army is getting it the most right
of
now.
the armed forces of Ukraine
They will be the most trained and most knowledgeable army of all of them, of all of us now at this point, because they're just getting so much of it. How many main battle tanks? They're getting so many different main battle tanks from different countries, and their military is going to be the most knowledgeable and most trained and most prepared of everyone. It's just how it is. Here's some more. Here's the good news from Radio Free Europe. Ukrainian children that have been taken by Russia to Crimea have been reunited with families. Let me get blue and yellow hearts in the chat. This is always good news when you see this. She said, your dad is here. Where is he? Can you see him? He's being filmed outside. Are you from Kherson? Yes, we spent 6 months in a camp. There's my dad. Wow. Hello, sit down, please. He's shy in front of the camera. Oh, wow. Whose idea was it to send him to a camp? They spent 6 months living through a war. We wanted to give them a break. Their whole school was sent to a health resort for 2 weeks. We were offered a free place at a health resort in Crimea. I asked him, do you want to go? He said, yes, I'll go with everybody. The kids left, waited for good news. The Ukrainian forces started an offensive. They blew up a bridge and the kids didn't come back. Didn't say anything. The Russian side didn't say anything. They didn't promise to bring the kids back. On the contrary, they said they'd take them further away. The kids were told, maybe no one will come and take you home. Wow. Wow, the kids were told that from the Russians. Maybe no one will come take you home. That's how shitty they are. We were told, come yourself and pick up your child. But it wasn't possible to get there. I was in contact with my elder daughter via Telegram. She sent videos of some concerts, performances, dances. Did you study? Of course, after breakfast. At 8:15 a.m. every day, we had to do morning exercises. We had to stand for the Russian national anthem. A girl had a Ukrainian flag in her room. Ashkatov came and burned it. Who was he? He was in charge of security. He tore the flag down and burned it? Yes, it was a small flag. Were you there? Yes, he said, let's go. You'll see your country burning. Wow. Then they gathered the Ukrainian kids and said, Ukrainians are terrorists who kill people and children. Ukraine doesn't need you. The worst thing was when my son called and cried, saying, it's horrible here. I was in shock and very scared. They'd beat you with a stick if for supporting Ukraine. You're supposed to say that you support Russia. How do you find out about the possibility of getting your kid back? Did somebody call you an offer, or did you look for a chance yourself? The children did everything. My daughter sent me the telephone number of a volunteer. I called him immediately, and now she's back home. How did you find out about the volunteer? My friends told me. Your friends told you there were people who could take you home? Yes. We contacted the Save Ukraine Foundation. We saw that they were taking kids home. My elder son suggested we call them. They told us to submit an application. The guys from the Save Ukraine Foundation called us and said they could help. The Russian side had told them it was an evacuation and that we'd save your lives.
And children, we want to go back home. And mothers started call them, and they told, if you want, you can come and take your child. But it's impossible because they never cross the front line. And it is long trip through Poland, Belarus, Russia to Crimea. It's close 5,000 kilometers one way. It is not evacuation. It is deportation.
How do you feel now that you're back in your home? The soil feels softer. Do you miss your father? Very much. Or did you miss your father? He said very, very much. So that's good to see that they're reunited with families after being taken from Russians. Let's continue. Here's the timeline from Paul Jawin and his drone videos. Russian attack fields. If you guys could, before we get into the drone videos, comment where you're tuned in from, what city, what state, where in the world you're watching from. Check into the stream. We're live every night, Monday through Saturday, going through the latest news and events within the Ukraine war, including combat videos and clips when we can come across them. Again, the big news of the day being Germany and the UK getting the Leopard and Challenger 2 tanks into Ukraine, highly successful. The losses from Russia, 171,730. Bakhmut holds. Those are the big three news stories from Ukraine. How we doing, Edmonton, Alberta? We got Liverpool, United Kingdom is tuned in. Hot Springs, Arkansas is tuned in. What are you doing? How you doing? Chi-Town, SoCal Oblast, The Bed, Omaha, Nebraska, tuning in from a state of relaxation. Hey, comment in the chat what you guys have for caffeine. How do you guys stay awake? If not, if you just stay awake on life. I'm finally back on the zero sugar monsters. Have helped. I went on a coffee spree for a while, but now I'm back on sugar-free monsters because like half of one can will just get me through the entire day now. Aurora, Ohio, super good to have you. Super good to have you. If you guys could please also subscribe to the YouTube channel really quick. That would be amazing. We're nearing 50,000 subscribers, 50K. So if you guys subscribe to the channel, it would just help us get there a lot faster. So here we go, drone videos. Russian attack failed, Russian infantry fleeing. I don't think there's any audio on this one. Some of them have music. But this one's a quiet one. Oh my goodness. That definitely got the entire trench. If they were sleeping, they're not sleeping anymore. That's for sure. So that's how we're starting. Russian infantry hid in the building. 14-second clip. That's the buildings that they're talking about, where the Russians will go into a building, get blown up, and then advance nothing. Advance nowhere. Goodness. Goodness. Drone dogfights, the 14th Brigade. Sorry, my mic was muted. I just said that the drones duking it out, running into each other. I'm sure that the drones will have small arms munitions to be able to shoot at each other soon. It's just the way it's going. Russian infantry fighting vehicle destroyed by the 108th Mountain Assault Battalion, which I've been making lots of videos lately. So that's from the 108th Mountain Assault Battalion. In one of the quarters of Bakhmut, during close combat with shots from grenade launchers, the Ukrainian border guards managed to destroy the building from which the Russians fired aimed fire. That's why my brain broke. From which the Russians. Okay, so they were destroying the building from which the Russians were firing from. All right. So they had eyes on the Ukrainians from this building, but this Ukrainian went out there and shot, looks like an AT-4. Or, no, not an AT-4. What's the Marine Corps one? Fuck, what's this? I'm losing it right now. Someone with a brain, quick comment. What is that? It's not an AT-4. I'm having a brain fart right now. But he engages the building that the Russians were in, which can be seen here. The Law, thank you. Oh my goodness, they had the Marine Corps one. There you go, The Law. Thank you so much. Brain stupid. All right, extended video. The Russian Tor M2 anti-aircraft missile system and Russian BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket system destroyed by a Ukrainian. Ooh. What air defense doing? What air defense doing? Someone had commented. Russian kamikaze drone was destroyed by Chernihiv border guard detachment at night. Its wreckage was found in the morning. So nighttime video shooting down a drone. Got all of its shitty parts everywhere. Had to go collect all of it the next day from the wreckage. Oh, we can skip past that. What do we got here? Valeria and her husband. Okay, we'll skip that. Oh, someone's car is like dying outside. I thought my computer was breaking. Operators of the Special Operations Center Alpha destroyed the Russian Tor M2. So this looks like a similar day from the strikes that were happening from the other video, from this one. Is it the same one? Extended? Okay, we can skip it then. Look. Is it the same video? It looks like the same video. We're going to skip it. A joyful revival reigns in the Russian general staff. The Russians destroyed 140% more HIMARS that were delivered to Ukraine, but the Czech company provides 35 inflatable decoys per month. New Horizons, expectations of prizes and awards. What the fuck? Stop it.
Jsme schopni vyrábět v současné konfiguraci 35 návnat měsíčně.
We were able to produce in the current configuration 35 decoys. So the freaking decoy thing, and Decoys are cannon.
Takovýchto, jako je HIMARS.
So they're doing... Mike, can I have one of these in my... Can I have one of these for the parking lot? Just have an inflatable HIMARS out there protecting the apartment building. View from an... Or where's the baby HIMAR? My bad. Sorry. Right here. My bad. Here, HIMARS in the chat. There we go, right there. I got this one protecting the room, but we need one protecting the parking lot out there. But yeah, have that at one of your next parties. Try to order one. View from another drone. Oh, okay. Is there another video though? It says view from another drone. That means there's 2 videos. Yep. Who's right? Ukrainian drone kamikaze strike. So they got a video of the screen that's recording the drone. Got it. Got him at the very end. Going underneath the bridge so you can see it fly under the underpass right into the target. And then here's another look from another angle. Same event. There it was. Where they got like homeless. Unironically sleeping under the bridge in Ukraine. Imagine getting sent to Ukraine and like your position is underneath a bridge in the underpass. Wow. So those 2 videos are the same occurrence, just different angles. View from the same happening. SOF sniper at work in the Luhansk direction. Is it white hot or black hot? Looks like white hot. Yes, so the targets in the scope are white hot thermals. So the special forces continue to pump out the sniper videos. And then here's one from Paul's timeline from yesterday, one of the first ones. Drone bomber bombing the advancing Russian infantry from the ground. POV video. Hey, DC, also, holy cow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I just seen that right now. Thank you for the donation to the channel. So let's continue. Now we have the Discord server, which I highly recommend if you guys haven't done so. Join the Mercado Media Discord server. The link is in the description. There it is. So there's our server. We got all the menu options here on the left for different channels, for different things. But the big one is the Orc Hunters for the Ukraine war. You got a chat here, Ukraine news, just some news articles. Obviously the videos, which a lot of you guys would care about, is in here. You got memes in here. I haven't looked at these in a bit. I haven't looked at the latest memes. What do we got here? Oh my god. What is that? Is that a new orca fighting machine? What do we got here? I don't know about you, but I can really get used to this image. Oh dear. Oh, World War I tank. With the big Z on it. Oh no. Authoritarian family. Oh no. What do we got? Ben and genocide. Oh yuck. Oh dear. Because didn't Ben and Jerry's make some toasty comment about the war? Greatest hits of HIMARS. parental advice. We saw this one. I've shared this one with you guys. How many times the Votniks have been saying that they're about to take Bakhmut in a nice timeline. HIMARS Pest Control LLC, service with a smile. I am once again asking... Slava Ukraine, thank you, Vernon. We have more videos. I just wanted to stop here to show you guys what the Discord has to offer for you. Someday this war is going to end and there won't be any more videos of drones dropping grenades in orc trenches. Someday that will happen, but that day is not today. Oh no, a Russian Leopard 2. Oh man. Oh dear. All right, y'all. Let's continue. Discord server. Let's go to the latest videos in the day. Starting with here. Kherson is Ukraine from Ukraine World. Picturesque, magnificent Ukraine in the Kherson region. It was, it is, and it will be Ukraine. 125,000 square kilometers, the area of all the territories of Ukraine temporarily occupied by Russia, in one video, showing some of the beauty of Ukraine that Russia currently holds. For now. In Shabilk, a military kitten, he grew up with a Ukrainian warrior. Again, these are just random videos you guys have been sharing to the Discord server. Another battle kitty. That's awesome right there. Hold on. That cat's ready for battle right there. I tell you what, look at that. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. So thank you for sharing that video of some of the battle kitties in Ukraine. You grew up with a Ukrainian warrior, the story of their friendship. We're just going to be going through a couple of these. We don't need to go through all of them tonight. What do you got here? One of the beaches in the occupied Crimea. The Russians are getting ready for something. Oh yeah. What do you think that's going to stop? Are they trying to keep birds out? Oh, that doesn't even have any low-flying birds. Bugs? Is that a bug screen? Any seagulls try to take off from the ground, they're going to find out, huh? Tourist season? Maybe, yeah, trying to keep the tourists off the beach? Whatever they got going on. Designed by Rommel. This is 60 years old and restored Russian equipment. I'm not sure much has changed since then. I mean, with the exception of computers, smart chips, laser focus, and such, who needs more? Right, Putin? So they can continue to send old equipment. We just saw the T-54, T-55 on the train. It's not going to go well for the Russians. The B-52 nuke bomber is flanked by 6 NATO fighter jets in a warning to Putin. Video of the B-52 nuke plane in the air, dude. There it is right there, the big boy. With a mixture of NATO jets, just to show that we're not playing around. Sumy, our border from Ukraine war now. President Vladimir Zelensky familiarized himself with the service of the border guards covering the borders of the state. Let me get blue and yellow hearts in the chat. So, President of Ukraine visiting the border guards in the Sumy region. So that's up in this direction, right? Way up in the northeast, even further. The Ukrainians defeated the Russians around Sumy last year. It wasn't looking good there for a bit too. And the Russians were looking like they were going to take Sumy for like a couple weeks, and then they were defeated pretty quickly. And now again, everything we're talking about's over here, but where Zelensky had visited was in the Ukrainian city of Sumy. Let's continue. More from the Discord. Thank you again. Join our Discord server. The link is in the description. It's free. You don't have to pay to join our server or anything. Occupiers will be going to hell and hell only. Another building, they go inside of those, and then Ukraine watches them, and then they get blown up right afterwards. M777 howitzer, that's a part of the battles. I know we have a few 777 operators in the chat that have used that thing. There it goes. Big howitzer. Sent that to Ukraine last year. The shipments continue for that one. We had this posted. An unknown black ring flies near Moscow. This is weird, right? And again, seems that it's, look, an unknown black ring flies. Oh, it's again? So there's been a couple of these now. This isn't the first one I've seen. These weird black rings. What do you guys think? A smoker? A nest of, that's not a nest of birds. Olga's hair. The Russian war effort going up in smoke. black helicopters? What do you guys think it is? Beans for lunch? Very good opinions. All worthy opinions. Nice. Combat work of Ukrainian helicopters. Birds. Oh man, if that was an A-10.
И в яр.
Что издалека хуярило?
Ну, то есть, ну, всегда за той посадкой хуярить.
Нихуя себе ты кидає воно. А?
Ну то да, блядь, воно нормально кидає.
Розривний він? То закинув, да?
Dang. One more time with that one. Uses flares, but it's firing its rockets out. And then you hear them hit their target, so they use the helicopters kind of like artillery in a sense. Fire the rockets. The Russians are out there somewhere. Wherever they hit.
І в яр.
Що издалека хуярило?
Ну, то есть, ну, всегда за той посадкой хуярить.
Fire them up and then they land eventually.
Нихуя себе ты кидає воно. А?
Ну то да, блядь, воно нормально кидає.
Розривний він? То закинув, да?
So that is combat work of the Ukrainian helicopters. What do we got here? Cats on guard. Combat kitties. Thanks for sharing that one. What else we got here? Russia, Ukraine. Did UA just invent a new sporting event? What is that? Wow. Wow, how they do that? They got the track. They're hanging out on the track while the tank is moving. It's busted. Well, however they can make it work, I guess. Wow, literally, it's wild. Hopefully they can fix their tank. What else we got? Volunteers build points of invincibility where thousands of locals can have hot food. So is this. Ukrainian volunteers build points of invincibility where thousands of locals can have hot food, warm up, wash laundry, watch movies, shower. Kids can play, socialize, and spend time in comfort for those who have not had such things for a year in Orychchiv, Bakhmut, and soon at Vidka. Wow.
Ми підем по всій землі, завітаєм в кожне місто, що великі і малі. Заспівали нашу пісню про єдину батьківщину, щоб навіки пам'ятали рідну стежку і долин, і з любов'ю пригадали. Там, де цвіте калина, мати чекає сина, де мова солов'їна, тут моя Україна. Там, де цвіте калина, мати чекає сина, де мова солов'їна, тут моя Україна. Тут шумлять ліси зелені, і струмки біжать прозорі, вітер злобу відганяє, і ясніше сяють зорі. Тут дівчата із вінками свого милого шукають, лється пісня серцю мила, і людей усіх єднає. Там, де цвіте калина, мати чекає сина, де мова солов'їна, тут моя Україна.
What an effort from the humanitarian side of things and Ukrainian volunteers setting that up. So I think we'll end on that note, you guys. It's a good note to end on. Again, you guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in for another night of Ukraine war news and events. The big 3 events of the day, as always: Bakhmut holds. Bakhmut holds. It's under Ukrainian control. There is Russia's losses as of March 28th, 171,730, which is plus 570 troops over the last 24 hours. Germany and the United Kingdom have both sent their main battle tanks to Ukraine, and they have now arrived. One last time with Alexei. We got Alexei here. Let me play it for you guys. Yeah, there he is. One more time on the main battle tanks. Actually, I have a video. I'll just run the video before we do the ending screen. I'll play it full screen for you guys so you can see Reznikov in a Challenger 2 tank with Ukrainian flags on it. So that's the big news, you guys. So if you guys could please like the stream, as always, I'm going to be live after this stream. If you guys want to hang out more on YouTube, we have a gaming channel, Snack Squad TV. It's my video games and vlogging / fun channel where I do other things beyond news coverage, but a big aspect of it is gaming. So come and hang out. We're going to wrap up Resident Evil 4 tonight. So if you want to see the ending to Resident Evil 4, will we save Ashley? What's going to happen? We're going to find out. So come and hang out. We're going to wrap that game up tonight. And it's a great time. We had like 230 some viewers last night. So hopefully that continues to grow. That would be absolutely amazing. So thank you guys again. I'll be live again tomorrow night, between 7 and 7:15. Just keep an eye out. Try to keep it at 7, but I've been busy these last couple days trying to get my taxes done and other paperwork that I got to do. Make sure that I'm doing the right thing out here. So I got stuff to take care of, but look out for the stream. I'm live every night no matter what. Join the Telegram channel, join the Discord server. Links are in the description so you guys don't miss out on anything. Again, you guys, make sure you have that notification bell set to all so you don't miss any streams. But I'm live every night. You can see the schedule in the description. PO Box is in the description. Thank you for the super chats, the super stickers, the stars, the memberships, the supporters, the patrons. Thank you guys again. I'm Andy Mercado from Mercado Media, and we'll be live again tomorrow. Snack Squad, see you in about 10 minutes. Everyone else, tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care.